How's it going, YouTube? This is something I have not done in a while. Life has been busy. I just haven't had time or the energy to do much on YouTube. So here's a little update. Bronco looks a little bit different. Let's talk about it. So at a glance, different wheels. Took off the factory Bronco Sasquatch wheels with the Ford Performance bead locks. Threw on some fuels. They're 17 by 9 with a 0 offset. Much lighter. That's the reason why I did that. The Sasquatch wheels with the bead lock were around 38-40 pounds, and that was heavy. Too much weight. It was a pain in the ass to do the bead locks and change out tires, which I did tires too. So we are now running the Kenda Cleaver RTs. My Falcon RTs realistically performed really well, but they were getting so noisy with only like 15-ish thousand miles on them. So I did upgrade. I went to a 37 1250 R17 in the LT. These are load range D right there. So these things are so quiet. I have a few thousand miles on them. I've been very happy with how these tires are riding. So how did I get those to fit? Well, that's the next part. So I did the Pro Comp 3.5-inch lift kit, which when I bought it, it said it was 4-wheel parts. I got shipped Pro Comp coilovers. They're fully adjustable. And then I threw the 4-wheel parts control arms on there. It performs really nice. I bought everything from boss4x4.com, which I don't even think I have $1,300 into this full kit. Full coilovers, adjustable front and rear with the control arms. It was super cheap. I had to do it. Like, why wouldn't I? And then on top of throwing 37s on there. So overall, I am lifted about 3 inches. I do not have those things maxed out. So it does rub just a tiny bit, and I honestly can't quite figure out where. I'm pretty sure it's the crash bar right there. But then I am also, these lovely tie rod braces are hitting this when I'm turned at full lock. So I'm probably just going to grind those things down. So anyway, only at full lock though. Other than that, I've messed around a little bit. In June 19th, I'm going to be at Windrock Park. If anyone's interested, meet me down there. Let's go four-wheeling. So those are the biggest things that I've done performance-wise. Wheels, tires, and then I obviously changed up the wrap. So the red, white, and blue theme I had going eventually just kind of gave up. I had a couple years on it. When you have a wrap with a leading edge like this, they're not going to last forever. Dirt and stuff will get caught on it. And what happened was I was washing it, and like all of a sudden my old wrap tore, and well, that was just time for a new one. So here is the new wrap. I added some topo lines. My logo just kind of fades and tapers off. I also did add this Vevor gas can to the back, which for $30, this thing has been pretty great. It is empty right now. It bolted onto my Rotopax mount for my hammer built reinforcement, and that's kind of it. That's my truck. So 3-inch lift, 37s, all my aux beam lighting, the new wrap, the new look. I don't know if I've done a video or not with the Raptor grill. My factory grill crapped out, took a rock and took a big chunk out of it, so I threw that on there. So there she is. I'm very happy with it. It drives really well. No complaints. This truck does have a little over 80,000 miles on it now. 80,842 miles. So I couldn't be happier with it. The soft top's holding up. Yeah, it's been a really good truck. So I did have to, when I did the 37s, the third brake light was covered by the tire. So I did add one of these cheap eBay third brake lights that works really well. So yeah, there you go. That is how it is sitting. Had it for just almost 4 years now. And I couldn't imagine getting rid of this thing for literally anything out there. So yeah, thanks for watching. There's a little update. Hopefully I'll get some time to do some more kind of how-tos and find some upgrades that I can add on. I did add these Maybet grab handles on there. Attaching them to these bolts does make me nervous. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. I would like to come up with something where it's a handle in that area, but it doesn't depend on those tiny little bolts. So I don't know. Time is not something I have a ton of. Just busy with work, kids. Obviously kids left their chocolate milk back there. So yeah, as time allows, I'll find more things to do. So thanks for watching. I'm still here. I'm still kind of doing this as I can. Thanks everyone. Bye.